Super Nintendo World is nearly complete at Universal Studios Japan, and we can definitely see the details of all the different attractions and experiences that are going to come with the land once it opens up somewhere within the next couple months, once the Universal Studios Japan park reopens up. The next land to open up hopefully next year will be the Hollywood version. And what exactly is going to go in the Hollywood version compared to the Japan version of Super Nintendo World? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to SoCal Exploring. My name is Scott, and you're watching the #1 stop for all things theme park related. If you're not following us on Instagram already, follow us at SoCal Exploring Media, and follow us on Twitter at SoCal Exploring. Subscribe if you're new here with those bell notifications on to never miss a video like the one that you're watching right now. Check out our merch store, teespring.com/stores/keep exploring, or click the link down in the description. And if you want to further help out the channel, donate $3 to our Buy Me a Coffee page today, www.buymeacoffee.com/SoCalExploring, and donate $3 today to help us produce higher quality theme park content. Now, these aerial shots come from IMAIKO02 on Instagram, and the ones with the labels come from Elisa Stella on Twitter. Now we have this gorgeous view of Super Nintendo World Japan, and we want to first look at the entranceway, which is actually quite clever. They have a star right in the middle signifying that you're getting close to the Super Nintendo World entranceway, and then we look at the entranceway, which we all know is a green pipe. It looks like they have a logo out there that says Super Nintendo World as well, but this entranceway is going to be so much fun. It's a transition from the normal world into the Super Nintendo World, almost as if like you were in a Super Mario game. I like how they have little pipes out there almost for like a photo opportunity. It's going to be really neat. I can't wait to walk through this pipe when it opens over here in Hollywood. It's going to be so much fun. Once you walk through the pipe, you will be transformed into the Super Mario game and walk out of the Princess Peach Castle, where you'll get a great view of the land. There's going to be so many photo opportunities in this land, but nonetheless, once you walk out of that Princess Peach Castle, that will probably be the best view that you get, the layout of the land. We see the land is fairly small, which is quite surprising. Well, that's because it's going to be in levels. There's going to be a first level and there's going to be a second level, and you'll notice that with all the different stairs and one of the elevators in the land. That's how they're going to get away with it being small, right? Because they're going to have like restaurants underneath the second level and stuff underneath the second level to make it more of a big land just in a smaller plot. And then of course we have towards the back end of it, we have the expansion for the Donkey Kong coaster, rumored to open not in this year but in 2021 at Universal Studios Japan, which we'll get to a little bit later on in this video. We flip over to the labeled version of the land provided by Elisa Stella on Twitter, and obviously we have the land entry right there. To the right we have the main gift shop, so it's going to be the big gift shop where you can get all of your Super Nintendo World merchandise, and like I said, that's going to be under the second level where there's different details and different props above it, and that's how they're going to get away with putting the gift shop and making it big underneath that second level. And then you also see a character stage, which they'll probably have like small shows here and there, but I think mainly this is going to be used for character meet and greets. It's going to be weird to see what shows they put on, especially for Super Nintendo World. I don't know, maybe Universal's got something up their sleeve, but it's definitely going to be kind of odd. And then of course we have the Yoshi Omni Mover ride, which is going to be mainly outdoors with a couple indoor scenes. So we have the Yoshi ride entrance, which the queue line and the entrance won't be that big at all or that grand. However, the ride itself is going to be very, very fun. It looks like, and very, very thrilling, at least for kids and families. You can see above they have the Yoshi load and unload, so you're obviously going to have to walk up some stairs or take the elevator up, and then we can see all the actual Yoshi ride vehicles all over the track. So it's exciting to see the Yoshi ride vehicles. I'm super excited to see that. You know, it's one of those things that you are excited for something like this, but you're not as excited until you actually see it already complete and already finished. And I am extremely excited now seeing it fully finished. You can see there's also one little indoor scene, which I'm confused on what the indoor scene is going to be, but nonetheless the ride is going to be thrilling. You're going to be getting to ride on a Yoshi. And then, of course, like I said, you have the entranceway to the future expansion plot right in the middle of the Yoshi ride, which will be the Donkey Kong coaster. That's supposed to be super immersive, super technologically advanced with new technology for a roller coaster. And we're going to talk a little bit about how I think it's going to come to Hollywood in a bit. But then we move to the kind of second level where we see a small food stand we see an elevator, we see a restaurant, which is, the restaurant's on the first level, I believe, and it's also one of those things where it goes underneath the second level. It's not going to be a full service restaurant, however, it's going to be a grab and go restaurant. So the inside will be themed to probably Toad, but it's not going to be a full service one. I think it'd be kind of weird to have a full service restaurant in Super Nintendo World. Nonetheless, though, I'm super excited for a grab and go restaurant. I'm curious to see how far it expands underneath the second level, because obviously they need seating tables and seats somewhere. So is there going to be indoor seating, or are they going to make a room for outdoor seating? I don't know. It's kind of compact in there, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Right above that, we have the interactive area. So if you haven't been following the news regarding Super Nintendo World or on this channel, well, they're actually going to have like almost magic bands to interact, as if you were actually jumping up and hitting one of the blocks as we see in these Super Mario games, and just other interactive stuff like that. There's going to be interactive stuff throughout all of the land for you to participate in with those interactive bands. However, this is going to be the main area where they have the main interactive stuff, and here's the hoping that they have tons of stuff for guests to interact with. I know I can't wait to jump up and hit a dice block just like they do in the Mario game. I know I said dice block. It's not a dice block. It's an item block. I'm not a fake fan. It's just I was rambling too much that I forgot to what to call it. And then the most anticipated thing in all of the land, which is the Mario Kart Dark Ride. Man, oh man, I cannot wait to ride this. You can see right behind it the giant show building, and as all Universal rides, it ends with the gift shop, the Mario Kart Ride gift shop. So the facade for the Mario Kart ride is going to be the Bowser Castle, and it's going to be very large. It's going to be also a great photo op to pose in front of. Me personally, I'm going to like this one better than the Princess Peach Castle, obviously, but I can't wait to ride this attraction. The show building looks amazing, and it looks like the facade is about 90% complete. I'm sure they just need to add a couple more details as far as paint goes and as far as the structure goes, but I'm sure it's about 90% complete already. We move over to the Hollywood side of things, where we have been speculating like what is going to go inside the Hollywood version. And I know I made a couple of videos talking about what's going to go in the Hollywood version, but now we have actual proof of what's coming in the Japan one. We can kind of base off how much room Hollywood actually has for their version of the land. Alright, one thing I want to say is we're getting the Mario Kart ride. That's obvious. And the Bowser Castle facade will probably be towards the corner of where Transformers The Ride 3D is at. I think that's where the entrance is going to be to the Mario Kart ride attraction. But to the left of it, hear me out here. Hear me out, right? And I know a lot of you guys will disagree with this, but a lot of us were saying, you know, the Yoshi Omni Mover ride has no chance of coming to the Hollywood version. Well, that's where you're wrong. I think we have about like a 70% chance of coming to the Hollywood version. And here's why. As I said before when we were talking about the Japan version, the ride is mainly outdoors. There's about one indoor scene. You don't need a giant show building for the Yoshi Omni Mover Dark Ride. All you need is just that space, a small little space outside, which I think Hollywood has plenty of space for, especially seeing how it's going to be the exact layout of the Japan land with the different levels. And a lot of us were saying, you know, it's too small. Hollywood's is too small, but from seeing Japan's version, it doesn't look too small at all. It looks like the exact same size that Japan has, minus the Donkey Kong expansion plot. So I don't know, could we be getting the Yoshi Omni Mover ride? I definitely think so. Me personally, I think that it'd be a missed opportunity for Hollywood not to bring this attraction to their version of the land. I think that they have plenty of space for it, and I guess we'll just have to wait and see as construction continues to see if we'll be getting the Yoshi Omni Mover attraction. Speaking of other attractions, is we gotta bring up the Donkey Kong expansion that could also be potentially happening for Hollywood. And that's right, if you look at an aerial view provided by Santa Clarita Drone, we can see there's just sound stages right behind Super Nintendo World right now, and it's a very old sound stage. So if they wipe out this sound stage, they will have more than enough room for the Donkey Kong coaster to come as an expansion to Super Nintendo World Hollywood. And I think honestly that Hollywood may be considering it. This wouldn't open with the land. This would most likely open in 2022, because I do think that the land is going to open in 2021, but nothing is confirmed quite yet. I do think though, if we get a Donkey Kong coaster, it won't open until the year afterwards. But just look at the aerial shots, guys. I think we have plenty of room for the Donkey Kong coaster. I'm just saying the opportunity is there, and it's all up to the theme park, you know, but I definitely think, crossing our fingers, I think that we could get the Donkey Kong coaster. Like I said, nothing's confirmed yet, but I think that we could get the Donkey Kong coaster, and it's extremely exciting. But obviously, we're still going to have the same layout that Japan has, minus the Yoshi ride and minus the Donkey Kong ride. We do know 100% that we are getting that Mario Kart ride. I mean, what else would be in that huge show building? We are definitely getting the Mario Kart ride. I can't wait till Universal Studios Hollywood officially releases more details on this land. They haven't even released details saying that this is going to be the exact location of the land in the lower lot, but obviously from the structures we can definitely tell that this is going to be the location for the Super Nintendo World expansion in Universal Studios Hollywood. I just cannot wait till they release all the juicy details about it, which honestly I think will probably get released around fall time of this year. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think that we're getting a Yoshi Omni ride and a Donkey Kong roller coaster in Hollywood's version, or do you think that we're just getting the Mario Kart ride and that's it? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about how the Universal Studios Japan version of the world looks currently. My name is Scott. You've been watching SoCal Exploring. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.